Hi, I'm Michael Nadlin from Market Lead, and today's video is about how we 5x this client's leads in less than 1 week by only doing one thing. Now, the reason why I'm doing this video is because we did this one thing, it took less than half an hour to get the results, and now it's consistently performing. Now, a lot of people might go show the data, show the landing page, show everything, but that's not what this video is about. I'm going to tell you the data and I'll tell you what we did. So the first thing is the client was averaging around 4 high intent leads a week, which was good. But for me, I knew there was more out in the market because our CTRs were high, our impression shares were high, but the conversion rate was not high. So the impression share was nearly around 80 to 90%. The CTR was averaging around 8%, but ultimately the conversion rate on the page was around 3%. So this was the big issue for me, was that the conversion rate wasn't aligned with the intent of traffic or the market forces that I was seeing in the account. So what we did was we improved it from 4 leads a week to 20 leads in the last week, and it's continuing to show that pace as well, averaging around 2 to 3 leads a day. Now this client, their service is worth between $20,000 to $40,000 with ongoing upsells as well. So it's really important to know that these lead volumes are really significant for this client because their average quote rate is around 80% as well. The other thing I want to mention is what we did is still having the same quality of lead as well. So a lot of people can go, oh, you did that, but then the lead quality isn't as good. That is not the case. The lead quality is quoting at the exact same rate, if not higher, and in better, more profitable areas as well. So let's go over it. What did we do? What we did was we changed the call to action, or we changed the offer on the landing page and in the ads. So the old call to action was get your free custom design and custom quote, which was good. A lot of value being offered to the client or the prospect, but ultimately only 3% of people who were going to the page from Google Ads and from Facebook ads were converting. Now, knowing that we're having a high CTR on Facebook, around 2%, and a high CTR on Google Ads at 8%, I knew people were engaged with the offer, but when they got to the landing page, they weren't following through. So we'd been running this account for about 2.5 months, and then last week we shifted it. So I know the data is statistically significant because I have a backlog of data, and I know that this new offer really worked well for them. So what we changed the offer to was get your free pricing guide and download brochure, because I know now that people are proactively looking for this service. I know people are now proactively interested in this service on Facebook, but the thing they weren't doing was converting. And I believe that when our offer was too intense or too much intent about getting a custom design and a free custom quote, that people were just having the idea that there's too much intensity on like, you're going to have to buy. So I pulled back the offer to something more gentle, something more open, because I've been running this offer very similar for other businesses around Australia and internationally in America with the same results. And the conversion rate tends to be around 12 to 20%. Now, the good news for this client, their conversion rate is consistently now at 12%. So within half an hour, what was I able to do? 1, I was able to duplicate the landing page in our landing page software. 2, I was able to change the copy in the split test of those landing pages. 3, I paused the original landing page. 4, I updated the ads on Google and on Facebook to change the messaging to the new offer of get your free pricing guide, get your free download. And then 5, I launched it. The most important thing about this was not how fast it was to implement in less than half an hour. The thing I really realized is there are a few leverages in accounts, being in the Google Ads account, Facebook ads account, or the landing page, that will significantly improve conversion rates, increase leads, and increase quotes and sales. And what I noticed from this was something that was dangling for a while, that I just was like, this is something we need to do. Too many people just go back to the account and try to optimize and put the same effort in there. But the same effort of energy and time and focus might only get a 1% improvement in the account, versus if you find another area, like in the landing page, for example, you can 4 times the conversion rate and then actually 5 times the leads within that period as well. So when you're running accounts, it's so important not to get too focused on the Google ads or the Facebook ads if you're the media buyer, or the landing page if you're the landing page developer or the web developer. It's so important to see the holistic picture holistically for the business, because Every part, there'll be something that you can fix, but there'll be one part that will have the most important leverage point. And for this client, we're able to 5x their leads in less than 1 week, in doing one thing in less than half an hour, because I was able to find that one leverage point in this account. And the client is extremely happy. These leads are going out into quotes and have actually had 2 sales worth over $80,000 already this week. So that's the power of this. The same ad spend, the same input, the same effort, but I just tweaked something differently and got an outsized return. So it's really important that you continue to look for those types of improvements in your account. Now, if you're having issues with your Google ads, Facebook ads for lead gen, and your landing page, reach out to us. This is something we're experts in and we know we can significantly improve it. I've got 10 years of experience in Google ads, spent over $70 million, and I'm actively spending over $1 million a month on Google ads. And now we've got an enterprise landing page team that can implement high converting landing pages for you as well. So I'll leave it there. If you've got any questions, please let me know. But remember, like, comment, subscribe, and most importantly, share.